So one thing you can do, like, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing you can
Yeah.
do, like, during Asian session timing, just open your
Session,
chart
sorry.
during Asian session timing,
Yep.
like when it is about to close. So you can just go to your chart. Your chart will be something like this, just for instance, and this is your Asian session forming. Right. So for instance, this is your Asian session. These zones, I will just mark it. This is the Asian session high. This is the Asian session low. You can just close, mark these zones here, and where, and you can see like we got a BMS in here. Okay. So what most of the time I do, like I see some kind of supply or demand zones in here. I will just mark the supply and demand zone, and you see like this is your Asian session high. I will just mark it. Asian session high, and this will be your Asian session low. So you can mark that as well, and you see some kind of double bottom or double tops around that area. So you can also mark that as a liquidity. Okay, so this will be our liquidity area. And we have a breaking market structure in here. I call this as a minor breaking market structure.
It's a what, sorry?
Minor break-in market structure.
Right. Yeah.
So this is your Asian session high, this is your Asian session low, and this is our supply zone. So you see this Asian session gone in here and given a minor break-in market structure as well here. You can see here.
Yep.
So what I do at that time, like I will just take a risky sell, like this is your Asian session high, and Asian session just got ended in here. So what I do is I just mark my Asian session high as well, because this given us a minor BMS here as well for this Asian session, and I will look for cells around here.
Yeah. So what do you risk then? What percentage?
This will be my risk, and this, and I will target Asian session low. Only if Asian session, like this will be this kind of market at that time I'll look for. So I will look for price to come here and take out Asian session low as my target. Did you understand?
What do you risk? What do you risk? How much do you risk?
Same 1% or 1.5%.
Right, lovely.
Okay, so you can see like most of the time what happen is this just gives some kind of 1:5 easily, this trade. And like if your Asian session or, and for instance, like what happened next is maybe price comes in here and takes out your Asian session stop loss as well.
Mhm.
Okay, so what you can do is you can look for cells around here. You can look for cells around here to target the Asian session low as well. Okay, and another thing I do, like for instance, price has made some kind of double top structure during Asian session. Okay, and it has taken out, sorry, wait, price has made some kind of double top structure during Asian session. Okay, and it has taken out Asian session low. So what I will do is I will look for left to find out some demand zone here. I will look for some kind of demand zone in here, like this last high low was responsible for a BMS. So for instance, like this will be your point of interest. Okay. So what I will look for is I will look for price to come around this zone and mitigate this zone and give us some high, then again low, then again high. Okay. So
What's that? Like the somatic, is it?
like price give us this low, then high, then this low again, then again high.
Mhm.
So we have a price mitigated this demand zone and given us a stop hunt. Okay, I will mark it as a stop hunt as a red color and given us a break in market structure as well. Let's see this happen. Can give us on lower time frame. This given us a break in market structure as well. So what I can do is I will look for buys around here. And my stop loss will be this demand candle as a safe zone, and my target will be Asian session high double top first, this liquidity, and next target will be Asian session high. So it can do something like this here. So this cell, and again, if you wanted to look for cells again, so you can look for cells around here. Sorry, wait. This kind of structure you will look at here, like this high, then low, soften, BMS, RTO, then drop. So people call this as a buy to sell. Just the main thing here is I look for Asian session. As I told you, like if price made some kind of is this Asian session high and given us a BMS, so I will look for cells around here or cells around here to target Asian session low. Okay, and if price didn't make this kind of a structure and made some kind of double top and taken out the Asian session low, so we can go for demand zone for buys to take out Asian session high as a liquidity, because Asian session rates always a liquidity area for smart money traders, we say. So that's the easy thing you do Let me show you some examples. Let me save this one. Maybe we can find some example as well. So see, price is breaking. This was our Asian session zone form. So we just parked this Asian session as a black box. Okay, and price has mirrored given us a minor BMS already. And we go to lower time frame. And this was the last high during Asian session A zone, which was responsible for this minor BMS. So I will just mark this last high, and my target will be the Asian session low. So what just happened here is prices came again at this Asian session high and taken out the Asian session low. Easy, 1:7. And if price has made some kind of a double, for instance, like if this move happened here and price has made some kind of double top structure here, mitigated this candle around Asian session as only. So and taken out the Asian session lows and given us a DMS. So I will look for buys because I don't want price to mitigate this zone around Asian session. So that area will not be applicable for sales. That area where you're looking for sales should be fresh, should not be mitigated already. Yeah.
So what do you look for on the higher time frame then? Because we're on a smaller time frame now, with me.
What you can do is like, this is the simple thing. I'm not talking about higher time frame or anything. I'm just talking about like how you can take your trade during Asian session to target
Right.
Asian session as a liquidity for easy 1:5, 1:7 trades. And you will see like this thing happen for sure. Like most win rate on this thing like are good for many people, like only when they follow rules.
So Animesh, I want to ask you one thing.
Okay.
We are not looking to, we are not looking forward for mitigation in Asia session, right? If a price has created a Asia top, it should not take out in Asia, right? It should take out in another sessions, or then we look for that area to get mitigated, right?
Like you talking about like this thing.
Yeah, this blue zone, right? This Asia has created a high, right? Now, if we want to sell this Asia high, we look for it in London session, right? Or possibly in NY.
Like like for instance, like price has mitigated this last candle during Asian session only,
Okay.
and given
Okay.
taken out the low.
Okay.
Okay. So what I will do at that time is like, this is my point of interest. Just for instance, this is my point of interest. So and price is not taken out the high Asian session high and mitigated this zone during Asian session. So I will look for buys around here. This zone to target Asian session high. That's it.
Okay.
It can happen obviously around London session or New York Open closure. So that's what I do. Like you see, this setup happen most of the time. I'm
Right.
track testing this setup, like this Asian session setup. So yeah, hope you got your answer, like what you asked me.
Yes. I got it.
Maybe we can find some more example. So see,
And you are also using kill zone, right, to define the sessions, right? What is the indicator I can also apply it in my trading view.
This is not a kill zone indicator. I'm using this as a, this is my kill zone indicator.
Okay.
Acetic acid. Yeah.
What's this mean then? It's this kill zone indicator. What's that mean then?
Kill zone indicators, like this is the Asian session. Okay.
Hmm.
So wait, this is the Asian session. Asian session open here and Asian session close here.
Nice.
London session open here. London session. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
London. So sorry, this is the London kill zone. Open, and this is London min. Am I right, Prince bro?
Right.
Yeah. This is the New York kill zone. And this is
How
the
do I get this?
London close kill zone.
How do you get this
Sorry.
indicator? How do you get this indicator?
I will send you the screenshot. Like you can just check out this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
see the
said-
kill zone by Enric. Something is there.
I will just send a screenshot.
Yeah.
Is that on TradingView? Is it?
You can find it on TradingView, but it is on paid version.
All right, I'll have a look.
So
You
if
don't
you
need
have a
you
premium,
don't need this, like this kill zone. You just need timing.
Yeah, I know, but I like it. It keeps you in check, doesn't it?
right. What you can also do, brother, is if you have a TradingView premium, you can find it for free, by the way. And if you don't have premium, there is premium in $4. I can send
Yeah.
you the referral. Yeah.
So that's what happened. Like what happened here is, if you see, this was the Asian session. Okay, price has made a low, then a high, and there were just above or below this zone, we didn't have any point of interest. We have this point of interest here.
Yeah, Animesh, if you don't mind, can you open gold right now, because it's creating a BOS right now in 1 minute time frame.
Okay, so let me just record.